5 things you have to let go of if you want to experience higher consciousness. I'm going to be breaking down my experiences on the spiritual path, giving you some tips on what you need to do in order to get to the next level. Now, I've been on this path for a very long time, everybody. It's been over 15 years since my spiritual awakening. The same person that you see on the screen right here, this version of Robert, is not the same Robert that I was 15 years ago. I cannot even tell you how much I've changed and how happy I am to be on this path. Now, let's go back in time a little bit, because 15 years ago, I was a very different person. I was a very unconscious person, very toxic. I was name calling everybody, bad mouthing. I was just some punk kid, you know, going through the wheel of samsara, just not happy in life, blaming other people for everything. And I just want to give you 5 things that you have to let go of if you want to experience higher consciousness. Number 1, it's starting with the food that you eat. I created a lot of my own suffering from eating toxic food. It's just that simple. You have to be vegetarian or vegan. I highly advise that you go vegan. I'm telling you, as soon as I got on the vegan bandwagon, everything changed. More energy was coming into my system. The light bulb started flickering. All the ideas started coming into my mind. I had the clarity that I needed to pursue the spiritual path. So, by far, the most important thing that I want to give you as far as advice on the spiritual path in the beginning especially is go vegan. Please, if you know what is best for you, then you just got to eat healthy. I mean, there's no way around that. The food that you eat is what the energy that you are experiencing. So connect those dots. Start having more fruits and vegetables. Start detoxing. Start increasing your energy by getting rid of all that cellular waste. Okay, there's a lot to this. I've been on this for 15 years. I'm still detoxing. I'm still cleansing. This is a long path that involves a lot of cleansing. So please just do your part wherever you're at. Start eliminating the dairy products, the meat, the processed foods. All of that will help you on your spiritual journey. Now, number 2, this is recognizing your environment. This is powerful, okay? In the beginning of my spiritual journey, I started traveling. I got curious about places like Alaska, Hawaii, everything that was centered into my heart and my passion. I just went for it. I started traveling. You need to change your environment. The environment that you are in right now, where you grew up, your hometown, the people that you're in, is lowering your vibration, keeping you trapped in that toxicity, okay? It is so much easier to change your environment to allow yourself to upgrade rather than trying to do the same old thing everybody else is doing in your hometown, okay? Number 3, all right, this is going to involve your friends, your relationships, okay? This is going to change. When I was, in the beginning of my spiritual path, I had this mass expansion of energy. I didn't know who to talk to. When I started talking to my friends about this, they judged me and they made fun of me. So naturally, I had to part ways with them. This is uncomfortable. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. This all comes down to understanding energy. When you are increasing your vibration, you are attracting new people into your life. You have to let go of the people of that old vibration and embrace the new. You are going to attract new people in your life. This has happened to me in 3 or 4 different waves in my life since the Great Awakening. Now, you have to understand that when you have those new friends, these are just cycles. Think of it like shedding the skin of a snake or a reptile, right? You have to shed those old layers of who you are and embrace the new layers. So don't be afraid. The friends that you have right now, they're probably going to go because they want to bring you down and keep blaming you for whatever is going on in their life. That is not okay. Please let this be a sign to you to let go of your friends and embrace the new people that are going to come into your life, okay? Number 4, okay, involves your family members. Now, everything that I'm talking about right now all involves a spiritual awakening. What that really means is we are going into unconditional love consciousness. We are going from that 3rd dimension based off of fear into the 5th dimensional unconditional love frequency. Now, as that happens, you and what you think of love is going to change, right? Your relationships, your friends, your significant other, and your family members, okay? The real unconditional love comes from knowing that everybody is on their own path of evolution of the soul. You don't need to compare. You don't need to try to wake up your family members. You don't need to explain things to your friends. That's not what is necessary right now. You need to focus on yourself. Focus on your inner work. What are you here to do on planet Earth? What is your purpose? Figure that out and start living your life. Start experiencing your gifts. Every trauma, every accident, right, that was happened in your life was there for a reason. There are no accidents. Everything is perfect. When you start picking up these synchronicities, start paying attention to the angel numbers, your guides, everything will come online and you'll start connecting the dots and you know exactly where you need to be next. Okay, last but not least, the fifth thing that's going to happen that I had to completely shed away from myself, okay, is what you do for your living, like your job, okay? I started picking peaches and plums when I was 14 years old. The great awakening that happened in my life was right around 18 years old, 19 years old. So I was in the serving industry. Back then I was, working at restaurants. I have about 5 years experience in the grocery business as well. I've worked on organic farms. I went from working dead-end jobs in the restaurant, slaving away just for tips, working in the service industry, to finally getting into my passion, which is food, getting on some organic farms, learning how to grow food, and then finally living at a yoga sanctuary on the big island of Hawaii, where everything started happening. Everything started coming online. Again, once you start embracing this, once you start embracing your journey, the universe gives you more support. Remember, the universe always gives you what you want. I can't tell you how many upgrades I've had within that 15 years. I mean, seriously, you can't even count all of them. Once you embrace this and stop resisting the energy that is coming to you, all of this will make sense. Back when I was that punk kid 15 years ago, I was very resistant in life. There was a lot of obstacles that I just couldn't overcome until I got into the complete yoga class. Not the yoga that you might be familiar with, just stretching and stuff. I'm talking about meditation. Thank God I had an amazing yoga teacher in college. She's one of my favorite teachers even to this day. She has inspired me to practice the true yoga, which is meditation. I'm so happy that I found a path that resonates with me and I'm able to practice and enter that higher conscious every single day. That's what this comes down to. Doing your inner work, making this a daily practice, okay? So embrace everything. I know there are obstacles. I know there are going to be some challenges in your life. Now, the only way out is through. You have to understand that that is the universe orchestrating with the higher self to give you the exact package that you need in order to get to the next level. So pay attention to those signs. Look at those synchronicities. Look at the subtle energy that is happening right now within your reality and what you need to do to take action on the next step. Always have love, have faith that you are being guided through this process. You are not alone, and know the universe always has your back. I love each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. Shout out to the Inner Circle members. Shout out to everybody on the Patreon page. I love all of you. You guys just make me happy, and I'm so happy to be able to make this content with you and be here with all of you. Thank you for being here on my journey. I'm happy to be here and support yours as well. Until next time, I'm out. Infinite love, infinite peace. Remember, you are infinite spirit soul. The higher self is always guiding you.